Mfundishi13CrystalSun. I will be speaking on the English language. I will be getting into great depth about this language, when, what, where, and how. English, I would say, is not a native language to black folks because of the wordplay. Is a lot of destructive words. I, can't, less, hard. When you look at other people from overseas, they tend to speak more languages. They speak 2 to 3 languages. When you go into the black areas, whether wealthy or what they call poor, you will identify that black folks speak only English. When I'm in the streets, I see that black folks only speak English. Can this be a precursor of the outcome of our people, mental health and wealth? I say yes. I say yes because when you don't have negative words to think about, you wouldn't speak negative. In order to speak negative, you would have to feel negative. And to feel negative, you would have to know of negative words. That's what the English language does to the psyche. The Rastafari call English the broken language, broken English. When you're thinking in a language that's broken, what does that make you? Language is the message, it's a code. Mind you, people that come from their native land speak their native language from their culture. Once you're speaking a language that's not native to your culture, you're in someone else's paradigm. It makes it easier for them to monitor you, to puppet you. Females always claim to be what? Single. I, me, myself, mine. A possessive language. Those are not unified words. Those words represent single. No type of bonding. Just plain is just single. Singularity. That's what it is. There's no power in these words. You can't. The prefix in can't is can. A language that's telling you that you cannot fulfill your purpose. This is why when you speak, it's important, it's vital. When you're dealing with a person that speaks multiple languages, look at their character. Look at their well-being, because they're not on a negative frequency 24/7. They could look at a situation different, from a different point of view than you, because you're only subjugated to English. The school systems, English. College, English. We have to input various languages into the mind so we could look at this physical realm on different viewpoints. Once I know you only know English, I know I could give you the so-called runaround, because your mind is limited. Like in English, there's a word called limit. In other languages, there's no limit. So they know they could do anything on planet Earth. You think that there's a limit, meaning you know of to stop. There's a certain threshold. Other people from other groups are not thinking on this type of scale. I say we should import another language to look at the world different, because we looking at the world through someone else's eyes. And how does this game work? Because people tend not to tell you. Words and languages is the gas to your vehicle. It's the compass to your navigation. It's like you were designed to go right, and the English language tell you only to go left. English is known to be a colonizing language. Known to be a colonizing language. So what do we have to do? Learn another language. Teach your kids Spanish, Creole, multiple languages. When you go to these jobs and out into the real world, you don't want to be the person that only knows English. It feels uncomfortable when other people are speaking and you don't have a full outlook on what they're saying. They could be threatening you. They could be talking about taking your life. They could be saying positive features about you, and you're just standing there because you chose to only know English. We have to know of more languages. Simple. So this is my video on the English language and what we have to do to overcome this language. I'm just proclaiming that English is a language, whether you choose to use it or not, and still choose to learn other languages. This is what this video is. I mean, I'm not rushing you to go learn I'm not rushing you to learn another language. You have to, because these words like I is making us selfish. You know, these words like can't is crippling us. The word hard is making us seem like we not supposed to function as well. And it's not, English has a lot of synonyms, euphemisms. I would say it's more of a code language than any other thought I could think of. You know, the words rhymes, you could put it forward, you could put it backwards. In other languages, you see that they don't set up the language like this. So, you know, we have to find a language that's accustomed to our culture, that's native to us, you know, because people can make a trickery language. It's possible. So this is my viewpoint on the English language. You know, I know others that feel the same way as me. So I'm just making it more broad, because I say, yeah, wordplay is serious, man, because you could brand yourself with this language on a positive note or a negative note. You know, everyone wants to be single. I mean, that word, that phrase there, I, you know, we need words like we, us, you know, like words that pulling us as a unit, not to separate us. Like me and you. I mean, it's more of I and I, but we taught is I and that's you. And the I and you separates us, and I brings the unity. So we have to have a cultural language. Mfundishi13CrystalSun.